All right. I think we're on. Good morning. It's Friday. Which thing am I on? This thing. It's been an interesting morning already, as every morning is, and so the reason being is I think Misha and I got like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get in the camera.
We can move the camera. I'm squished in.
I'm behind you.
You told me to fix this. I fix this. Scoot your butt. I can't handle this. I don't like feeling claustrophobic. Oh my God. There we go. Better. Okay, so yeah, we've only gotten a couple hours of sleep, I guess, give or take. So it's been not fun, but nonetheless, I think she got a little bit more sleep finally, which is good. So here we are. So I'm hoping that everybody's having a wonderful Friday morning. I got started out here in the garage at like, I think 5 something, 4:45. I don't know. I'm a whole pot of coffee in already, so a little.
I chose decaf.
Good. So. I need some more. So, well, today is aside from all that, we are a whole nother weekend. So the good news is we've had a couple successes, and I would go so far to say not really some like very many fails, I guess. It did take us a little while longer to get our things listed on Etsy, on our Etsy shop, which is part of our goal, and I think we did that Wednesday. I think so. And then so we do have that, which is exciting. And then we have officially, as of last night, got those particular items as well listed on our site. So I figured that we would kind of walk through that too, which I need to get logged in and prepared to show those things here in a minute. But I figured too, while we're on here, we'll go through and discuss kind of where we're at with our follower count. I know on our Facebook stream, for those of y'all that might be on, if you haven't checked out our YouTube page, I posted a link in there. Now I don't know if you can click on it or if it'll take you to our YouTube page or not. But feel free, and I'll post up a few links later on, just in a regular post of all of our different social channels. We would definitely love to grow our audience for sure. What's up, Aaron? Hey, I told Misha yesterday or last night, because the kids had some of your wonderful cookies, that should we meet our goal and can actually afford things, like I'm gonna make an order, and then what I'm gonna need you to do is fulfill the order, and then we'll do some more for the discarded pile of cookies, because your cookies are the only sugar cookies that I love. So
yeah, he was like, I don't need them decorated. They can be broken.
Yeah, just throw some icing on it. It'd be good. But at any rate, so yeah, some successes this week, and then not really very many failures, other than the fact that we took a little bit longer to get our items posted. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. All the love. But we are a whole nother weekend. And I believe we closed out the week with $100 worth of revenue. Just even, and actually some of that is a tip, if you will. So shout out to the tippers.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it for sure. So definitely not as much momentum behind it as we wanted. However, it is kind of our own fault for not figuring out how to get all the items listed quickly and all that fun stuff. But we did get on, like I said yesterday, and got the items listed on our website, which I'm going to get signed in on there real fast too. And I just want to kind of show what our website looks like, and then I will also share this link as well for y'all to come and check it out. But let me see, make sure I'm all on the right pages here. So it took a while and to get the format. So one thing that I want to do, and I will make sure that we do in our private group. So we have a 90-day challenge private group on the Faces. If you are in there, congratulations. My goal is today we're going to add, I don't want to make it an ad page by any means. However, what I do want to do is inside of our private group is put a link to our website. There are some bulk discounts available for a couple of the items that we have listed in there. But I will also challenge myself today to get into our back end and figure out how to do an additional promo code. So be looking out for that, because I will only be posting that in our private group And you can, if you so choose, invite other people into the group, and then also share that promo code to them as well if they would be interested in purchasing a product from us. So
yeah,
there is that. Okay, so let me get everything moved around real fast, and I will show you guys the amount of work, or at least some of it, that we put in. I am not very happy with our progress this week. However, I am super ecstatic that finally got the website updated, and then we finally added our products to our website, which I will tell you on top of the added discount. So we have things on Etsy, and then we also have things on our private page here. So like I said, you can join the group and all that fun stuff. But Etsy, we have figured out that we need to charge a certain amount regardless, just in the format that it is right now. But for our duck keychains, you can get a very nice discount, bulk discount as well, directly from our website. So again, I'll post all the links up. We have a link tree. You can click all the things, go to all the sites, all that fun stuff, and then just check it out. So let me find the right screen here. I've been trying to find it for a second, but it's hard to talk and look at the camera at the same time because I'm all on different screens, y'all. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So here is our website. So the goal for right now is or not really the goal, just to be frank, we are broke, right? We want to spend as little amount of money as possible. So what we're doing for our website at the moment is, while we're learning, we're using the free version of Square. And don't mind all my tabs open. I'm in the middle of a lot of things. Don't judge me. But we want to go as lean as possible for right now, and eventually actually grow into obviously having our own domain, all that fun stuff. So, but nonetheless, here we are. It's 2024, and the good thing is we have tools available that we can utilize. So I am missing our Facebook page, so I'm gonna have to look. Misha's got her phone set up, thankfully. I'm using this. Anyways, I had another tab open. So here's our website. We finally got it updated. The last little rendition, if you will, we had New Year stuff on there and Christmas products, which the Christmas products are still listed. And then I did see yesterday that apparently I need to come in here and clean up some products that somehow they've gone live on our website. At least I saw that on my phone. I could be wrong. But the cool thing, what we learned yesterday is I was able to update this picture. So everybody can know that goes to our website. Here's all of our social links. So you can type those in on your phone or your computer and find us at any of your desired socials. Now, to be honest with you, it's really hard keeping track of all of these and posting to all of them without buying a social media manager tool, which is stupidly expensive and yet another monthly expense, which
or hiring somebody
we don't want to have, or hiring somebody. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get like some child labor going on and get their iPads or something logged in and be like, here, you schedule all this stuff for me. That'd be great. If only. But the cool thing is, what I learned on the Square is you can actually click the link here or click the picture, and on our back end, it's able to take you directly to our Facebook page, which we'll just go ahead and show as of right now. And shout out to all of you guys that are followers. We have 119 followers, which I do believe is up 2 or 3 from last week. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But nonetheless, huge shout out to all you guys that are following our page. We would love it if you guys invite your friends to follow us on Facebook or any of our other socials as well. So we do have that. Etsy. Hello, Etsy. Where am I at here? Where is my webpage? See what happens? We get too many tabs open. That's our back end. Oh, here we go. Is it our back end? That's our back end. It's Friday.
What do you want to
I wonder if it just went there. Yeah, it did. Okay. I thought it opened up a new tab. It's been a long day already. But I thought that was pretty cool. Nerd stuff. It's got a cool little banner here to say click to follow us on Facebook. So pretty self-explanatory. Now, the one thing that we did do is get our products listed not only on Etsy, but also on here, which is awesome. So we do have some cork and slate coasters that we did, some football kind of patent looking designs on. So they turned out really great. I do need to come in here and figure out how to make some better photos though, because I already know they don't look that great. Photographing slate is actually kind of hard to do with light and reflections, but this is a pretty good photo. And instead of taking or not taking action, right, sitting stagnant and not getting the listings on, I didn't want the photos to bring us to a halt, right? So we did take the photos, we just got it listed, and then as we move forward, I will probably be restaging and trying to figure out a better process for that. So it's pretty cool. We have our full description here, and then it looks like our link will actually work inside the post as well, so, or the listing. So I just want to make sure that we're staying front of face, front of mind in all of our things. But overall, pretty pleased with our process on this and the way our listing looks. If you guys have any comments, recommendations, feel free to let us know. We would love some feedback, but all in all, for a dude that doesn't know anything and a gal that doesn't really know how to do all that either, I think it looks pretty good. So, and again, it's free, so that's what matters to me. But our most prime and prestige onset for our 90-day challenge, this product right here is really what we were going for. We wanted to start out with an acrylic product and then add in more pieces along the way. So still some work to do in here, but I believe our listing looks rather good as well. This, I was able to take some, I guess, better product photography and build kind of some different ad spaces. So each of these photos kind of represent a different color for the ones that I don't have specifics on. And I will tell you what, it was interesting on Etsy. For those of y'all that have watched in the past, you already know that Etsy's kind of limited on how we track our inventory and how we list that inventory, and then also do like a bulk discount variation type of thing. It takes a lot of thought on our process here, because you kind of have to backwards engineer, there we go, the Etsy side of things in order to do that. But I think we figured it out. So not only do we have our product variations, which are all right here, and then again, these pictures, the ones that don't have them, they all represent different colors. And to be honest with you, I don't know why this one is on there. I need to go through there and double check that. Or maybe it's something not relevant to what I did. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But nonetheless,
that's weird. It's like off.
Yeah, it's off. So I did go in there and add the individual items or pictures to the individual items on our back end, but I'll show you that here in a second. But nonetheless, we do have our color selections here, and then we also have a bulk discount, which if you buy 10 plus, you get $4 off of each additional. So starting on the 10th duck, that would be $4 off of that one, which I think is a pretty awesome deal. I think we figured it out yesterday. It's 40% off of each duck for each one 10 and up. So, and then honestly, I don't know how to do it other than put it in the listing here. But if you guys are interested in, let's say 100 of them or 50 or whatever, just give us a shout via our email address or phone. And then we can talk about a better bulk discount possibly too. So, but at any rate, if you buy 2 or more, you get $3 off of each, moving forward up to 9, right? So 10 is where the new bulk discount applies. That's $4 off of all of the ducks, minus the first one, if I remember, or no, that's all of them. And then minus the first one. Okay.
The first one's going to be $10.
Right.
Right. And then everything else after that would be $4 off.
$1 million.
Every other duck would be $6.
Okay, I got you. So I stand corrected. But yeah, here we go. I was trying to do one more thing too while we were discussing that. I'm pretty sure that's what we did. Facts. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Oh, here's this one. We're looking into Printify as well. I cannot talk this morning. It's okay. Is this the Facebook stream that I'm on? Yes, it is. Okay. We're just going to pull this over here. Here we go. Now we're getting it together. So let's go ahead and check out the back end of that, right? We got our listings up. Again, I will figure out how to build a promo code as well. Let's see here. So this is inside of our store. And I don't think that there's really any updates inside of that too. So love the Etsy shop and website. Keep up the good work. I have to go start baking. All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks for
yeah, thanks for jumping in. I think we should work on a baking live stream too. So I don't know. We'll figure that out one day. But have a good day. So jumping back into it, this is our back end for the listing, right? We're not going to go through how we built the listing and all that fun stuff like step by step today, but I just wanted to show what some of the struggles were. So first off, in order to add the variations, like I had to figure out like, well, what section do we want to get in there? It would be interesting indeed between dogs, kids, and then like not trying to cuss out everything, I'm sure. But we added our variations in, and then, you know, to be quite frank and honest, I didn't know how to add in our quantities per variation, so on and so forth. And these are the individual pictures that I was talking about too. So you can see here the white and yellow. We don't have an individual picture of that one right now, or the white and dark blue, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But we do have a black and yellow, which this is the photo that's supposed to be associated with that tab or that drop down. So we do have it in here correctly.
So correct.
So that's something that we're going to have to figure out. That's for sure. And same thing for the black and red and purple and white. But we did figure out how to do our quantities. We put in our base pricing. And then the next thing that we had to do is add in our discounts, which why you can't do all of this in one part of a listing for one product is beyond me. Because to me, it would make sense from the workflow standpoint to have everything in here for one product. You could add your discounts, your variable discounts, so on and so forth. Obviously, our shipping options are in here.
I guess it's just because you can also have discounts that you've made that goes across the board.
Right.
Which would be for this product and this product.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I still think it would make sense to have the option to do it inside of your product as well. So like, for example, we only want the discount to be for this particular product. So why not have that option in there? And then you can scale back and go broad view. Like, do we want to do a full store discount or a promo code? Like, and you could still have access to that tab or something like that through the discount tab on its own. So just a thought, suggestion, whatever. But then we also have in here modifiers, which we're not going to get into, and you can build categories. So for example, like these are keychains, and should we make other keychains, we can add all keychains into that category. It'll be its own tab inside the website, so on and so forth, and also on the back end for our physical store sales or POS systems. So, but that's pretty cool. It is very confusing to go through here though, and remember, for example, like if you're not in here every day building it out, and I don't know how to do like what do you call it, like an inventory spreadsheet, where supposedly, from what I understand, like you can build your descriptions out, your titles, put links of the photos in there so that way it knows where it's at on your computer, yada yada yada, and then I guess somehow tell it to upload.
What's in reports right there?
That's not anything to do with what I'm talking about. But okay. Supposedly you can use that sheet to upload all of your items onto your website. I just have not done any further research into that. So, but nonetheless, here's all of our items. And then, like I was saying, site categories, we have some built out already. Now, this is just on the back end. And one thing that I found too is you have to make sure that things are set up, properly for the website as well. So it's all a bit confusing and a bit in depth as well, but maybe as I become a little more familiar with it, we can make a specific video like from start to finish on how we would build one product out, build the category, build a discount, so on and so forth, if that's something that you guys would be interested in. Excuse me. Stupid allergies. So now, for example, I don't remember exactly where we went, or I can't see over my camera. I don't remember exactly where we went for our discounts. Is it coupons? See, this is what I mean. No, not a coupon, but maybe this is where I need to come in here to do our discount code for our special people. Hey. I will look into this later. Gift cards, item preferences.
I do not remember.
This is maybe it's in. Oh, is it in items? That's not online. I think so. Apologies. I think it is. Yeah, discounts. Boom. Okay, so see what I mean? You have a difference between online and then your entire store, and then you can apply these things to your store and the online store. So that's something that, like, format wise, to that we got to stay cognizant of. But let's go ahead and open up this discount, for example. So obviously you can name your own discount. We chose to do an actual a dollar amount as opposed to a percentage amount for this. And then there's some programming behind it, which I'm not going to touch because I don't want to mess it up, since it took us forever to really kind of figure it out and make sure that we're doing it the right way. But two things to know is, one, you can make your own rule. And I'm not going to select any of these to show you what they do right now, but you can do a whole category or a specific item, a quantity count. So like the hard number, which is what we did, or a customer group, which I believe we don't have customer groups yet, but this is where, as a business, you can come in on our back end and say, okay, well, the people that are part of, let's just call it the duck keychain buying group, like, we're going to select that group only, and you're the only group that's going to get that discount, as opposed to the coaster group. You're not going to get that discount because you like coasters. I don't know.
Or like, basically, so it said, like, click on it again, just real fast.
Click on it again.
So it's like where it says quantity, you can choose that the rule is when you buy 2, that's when, or when you have 2 in your cart, that's when the rule is going to apply.
Right.
Or if you did like item or category, it would be like, if you bought a tumbler, then you would get a discount on a duck or something like that.
Yes. So those are all things, like, trying to mentally, like, stay aware of, especially for right now, like, not being in here all the time and building those particular points out frequently. Like, it's been since probably November since we did our little Christmas decorations and figured it out. Like, so at least 4 months. But I know now, like, we're really fervently getting after this, so it should be a lot more or at least a little more streamlined for us to jump back in and figure it out quickly if we forget. And, you know, it would be smart to write it out somewhere or type it out, but there's so many notes and everything everywhere anyways. I'd rather just jump in and take the 20 minutes probably to figure that out. But so it's interesting. You can do various amounts though on here, which is cool. Percentage, you can do it based off of that, a variable amount. Which, to be honest with you too, I'm not exactly sure how this works. I'm sure it's some sort of like sliding scale. But frankly, I just need a hard number to go off of. And again, I don't want to take the time to go through and fully learn every aspect of each tab, if you will. And I don't say that to be ignorant. I'm just saying, like, we can do a hard amount, a dollar amount, or a hard percentage amount, and get the ball rolling for starting our goal, right? Versus like trying to, like, well, what the hell is this? I'm not going to do it because now I'm scared. So,
well, like, for what we wanted yesterday is that we wanted, if you buy 1 duck at $10, and every additional duck would have $3 off until you got to 10. And, you know, obviously we talked about how that rule changed.
Right.
But,
and this is it right
so
here.
that's why that's why we chose to go with the dollar amount, because we did play with the percentage and we just realized that was going to take a percentage off the whole total, and it wasn't going to get, like, it wasn't going to allow us to get, like, the full amount on that first item.
Right. Which, so, I mean, ideally, like, we just wanted to do, like, starting out, like, to cover our initial cost and some labor and all that fun stuff. We wanted the first item, no matter what, on our website to be $10, which, by the way, is, I think, what, $3.50 cheaper. What do we do on Etsy?
Yeah, it's $13.50 on Etsy.
So it's cheaper to do it through our website, right? But our minimum, like, for the first item, $10, that covers our mailing cost, a little bit of labor, and then it covers, like, a little bit of the fees too. So in all actuality, we'll be taking a loss, or breaking even. I don't remember the hard numbers, to be honest with you, with all the shipping materials and all that junk. But and that is something that will get better.
Cover our packaging.
It should cover everything, right? But I wanted something to be more incentivized. So, like, for example, my minimum would be $10, so that way that covers shipping. And then if
Not
you
shipping, packaging,
or shipping material, there we go.
Because shipping covers shipping.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you. But then we wanted to offer a more incentivized option. So like to me, I wanted to be like a $5, $6, $7, like whatever the math equated to where it's substantially more, like more intriguing for a customer to purchase more, right? And they're little ducks, and we love the Jeep community, and we're part of it ourselves, at least for the moment. And then so we want it to be intriguing enough to offer people an incentive to buy more. And are we marketing experts? By no means. No, not at all. Let alone on that, like, do we know exactly what we're doing inside of this and how to set it up and make those like, super high dollar folks that get, or super high dollar smart people that figure out like, spend whatever the $100 or whatever for free shipping. And I think we have ours at $50 BT dubs. But like, they'll do like an item at $48.25 or something like that. Well, and then you're like, well, shit, like I get free shipping. So obviously there's an incentive to find something maybe a little bit cheaper or whatever, an additional item of sorts. That way you get that free shipping. We do understand the concept, but I like to keep things kind of simple. I don't honestly want to be like, well, this item is $24.72 and this item is blah, blah, blah. I want to try to keep everything as simple on, our end, as well as like, I don't understand why we can't go to the store. Like, is it $25 or not? Like, well, just what is the 99 or 97 cent thing? Like, that to me, that's stupid. And I know there's reasons behind it, but like, I hate it. So for now, this is how we're rocking and rolling. But yeah, so there is that kind of portion, if you will. We are glad. Let me just go ahead and pull up the Etsy too. Let me see if I can find our store. Is this even the right?
No.
Sign in. No, I have it open somewhere. You know what? We're gonna forego that right now because I don't want to waste your time trying to find all that junk. So here's our email, and we did get approved for the TikTok shop this week. So I got to figure that out too.
Yeah,
we are excited about that, and also being able to expand our reach. The one thing that we kind of figure on that is we want to learn their back end, right? Because Etsy's different, Square is different.
Did you turn that off or did it die?
I think it might have automatically shut off. I just realized that too. Too many things to pay attention to. But at any rate, so this is just one more thing. Like, what is our format? We have figured out a little bit too on just watching other folks' videos. Like, there is a process to how you get set up, what their payment schedule is like, so on and so forth. And yeah, I don't know. It's just it's all rather interesting.
I was like, which camera are we on now?
I clicked the wrong camera. Camera 1. Camera 2. Let's go back to this one. But yes, so TikTok shop, we'll be exploring that option as well. And I think for right now, we're going to have some confusion as we get into it as far as keeping our inventory track together, because Etsy obviously doesn't communicate with Square or Square shop right now. Now, to be honest with you, I don't even know if there's a way that it can, other than pulling daily like data reports or hourly, whatever we need to do. So that'll be something moving forward that we'll need to figure out, and obviously kind of streamline that process, and then adding another shop into the mix too. That'll be interesting. So, but we are interested in doing that. And I think what we're going to do is stay away from listing our duck keychains maybe on there. I'm not sure.
On where?
I don't know. On TikTok shop, once we figure that out.
Oh. Because you had worries.
I have worries about being able to keep up, because I know you only have like a 3-day turnaround. And then there's also capital involved, and then a timeline for them to actually give you your payment as a store. So I just don't want to get in way over our head and end up screwing up just everything up. So that is a part of just reservation and also being scared. So if anybody has any pointers on that might be checking us out, please reach out and let us know how it worked for you guys. But yeah, so we're looking forward to growing our reach, growing our audience. And I'm not going to worry about going through right now and figuring out all of our numbers for different socials and stuff, but we did grow our Facebook page. I do know that. So we showed that 119. I think I saw this morning that we have a couple new followers on our YouTube page, but one of them is my personal account. Because I wanted to be able to pull it up on another device and keep watch of it, so that way if I'm away from the streaming computer system here per se at the laser, then I can still see what the comments are and stuff like that. So which is what she's been doing with her phone for Facebook Live, because again, it's really hard to keep track of like doing our input switching, seeing, showing all the stuff off on the computer, and then also like keeping up with all the comments. So but once we're moving and grooving, I do have another thought. We have almost everything I have is like super old, but I do have an old projector in here and another old laptop. So I thought about trying to set that up and then maybe having like a big projector screen somewhere to where I can put both the YouTube and the Facebook stuff up on there, so that way I can see both of the chats, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. It might work, it might not. Might be overkill.
Yeah, and it's weird, like if we're watching Facebook as it's going, I don't know how to explain that. Okay.
It's lagged.
Yes. And then, but if we're watching Facebook on the computer as we're streaming, it will show us the comments coming through. But on my phone, we notice that it actually tells us who is watching, and I'm watching as a viewer on my phone. And it'll say who's watching as well. But on the computer, as we're watching our own stream, I don't know why it's not saying that. There's got to be a way. But anyway, so that's why I've had my phone up, so I could be like, oh, so and so is watching. I can see that.
Right.
But for some reason we're not able to see that. Just we can see the comments coming through, but it's not saying like, oh, so and so is on. Yeah.
So it's all learning, living, getting used to. I will say I think that's a big win too of the last 2 weeks. Like, one, it has been kind of hard to get on at 8 o'clock, which was the intention, and then stay on for the 3 hours. But part of that is like, one, just not being used to it, trying to find that format. And then the other part is too, like, for example, today I'm going to hop off because I don't want to bore anybody. I want to add value. She's got different things that she wants to do as well. And we also have things that we need to do where we need to ascertain our attention to those items. So as of right now, like for example, today, like I need to build some price sheets out for some various products. I got to send off like 3 quotes. And I have like, I don't know, I'll just show you, like I have a sticky note of things to do today. Price those out, send quotes, cut graphics, post links on the socials, test some leather out, which I might hop on later or just show some video of that. I don't know. But I have not one notebook page. This is just a small portion to continue on that post-it note. But 2 notebook pages, and then a whole nother notebook. And then there's a bunch of post-it notes that I keep track of things somehow. And then also our online project manager tool-ish thing, Asana. So there's lots of things that I want to format, and everything that's in here, I just try to get it out somewhere so I don't forget it. And it's really tough, but joys of trying to grow your business and manage not only the actual business portion of it, but learning how to do video, we're learning how to do photography stuff, we're learning how to do social media crap. We're learning
frozen right there, but
it doesn't matter. We're learning how to do all the things all at once. So, balls deep, I guess. Woohoo! But on that note, so today I plan on doing those things that I discussed. We got kids and all that fun thing, all that stuff to do later this afternoon. So I don't know if we might hop back on to do a live stream or hang out maybe this evening, or just call it a week, right? And if we do that, we're gonna enjoy our weekend, Super Bowl. So I hope you guys all stay safe and have some fun. And I know here we're expecting supposedly a fair amount of snow Sunday evening. So my friends and family that might be coming over may be sliding back home. But yeah, if you guys live in an area where it's still cool or might be snowing, stay warm, have fun, enjoy the Super Bowl. If you live somewhere that's warm, like send warm vibes our way, because I'm ready to be on a beach somewhere, and she hates winter, and winter to her is anything like 70 and below, which is ridiculous. But yeah. All right, I guess we're going to hop off. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Anything?
If you haven't already, like us, find us on all the socials and subscribe and
all the things. Heart, share. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you guys. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Bye. She says bye.